Myself, Srinivas Ramdas Gundelli, working as a lecturer in A.R. Burla Mahila Varishth Mahavidyalaya, Solapur, and I am specifically teaching income tax subjects to the students of BCom since last so many years. Now, I am going to discuss various provisions as applicable to Section 80D of the Income Tax Act. 80D is a section under which a mediclaim or health insurance policy is taken by the assessee, covering the health of self, spouse and dependent children. A health insurance policy also can be taken on the life of or health of the parents. Thus, under health insurance policy, total family members are covered, including the parents of the assessee. Under this section, the amount deductible is generally rupees 25,000, which includes up to rupees 5,000 for preventive health checkup. Preventive health checkup means when a assessee or his family members who are covered under health insurance policy are required to get their health checkup from a hospital. He can admit into hospital and get the full body checked up, being examined from the hospital, and he is to incur expenditure for such preventive health checkup. And such a preventive health checkup, maximum amount deductible is rupees 5,000. Thus, first basic limit of 25,000 includes rupees 5,000 as preventive health checkup. If the assessee is a senior citizen, then the deduction of rupees 25,000 will be replaced by rupees 50,000. That is, a senior citizen can claim up to rupees 50,000 as deduction under this section. If the assessee is also senior citizen and the parents are also senior citizens, then for assessee maximum limit of rupees 50,000 and for parents maximum limit of rupees 50,000, thus total amount of rupees 1 lakh can be claimed by him as deduction under this section. Okay. Now, preventive health checkup, few examples I will just discuss here. Suppose Mr. X has taken health insurance policy on self, spouse and children and paid premium of rupees 10,000 and also incurred preventive health checkup expenses of rupees 10,000. In this case, he is allowed a total deduction of rupees 15,000. That is 10,000 being the policy premium, and which is allowed up to 25,000. Whereas for preventive health checkup, maximum ceiling is rupees 5,000. Therefore, the preventive health checkup expenditure of rupees 10,000 is reduced to a maximum limit of rupees 5,000. Therefore, 10,000 plus maximum limit of rupees 5,000. Thus, he can be able to claim 15,000 under this section. Another example. Suppose it's the same example. Let's take X, the assessee has taken a health insurance policy on self, spouse and children and paid premium of rupees 30,000 and also incurred preventive health check expenses of rupees 10,000. Thus, totally he has incurred expenditure of rupees 40,000. However, as the basic limit of rupees 25,000, which includes 5,000 for preventive health checkup, he may claim either out of 30,000 or taking 5,000 from preventive health checkup and taking 20,000 from total 30,000 rupees of mediclaim insurance premium. He can be able to claim maximum rupees 25,000. Now, the other examples, assessee and his family members are not senior citizens and paid health insurance premium of say rupees 20,000 and parents are also not senior citizens and their premium paid of rupees 60,000. In this case, the assessee has paid total premium of rupees 80,000. First, the assessee and his family members 20,000, to whom maximum limit is 25,000. So 20,000 being minimum that can be claimed as deduction, and on the health of the parents he has paid a premium of 60,000, wherein the maximum limit is 25,000. Thus 20,000 for self and family members and 25,000 for parents. Thus he can be able to claim maximum 45,000 under Section 80D of the Income Tax Act. Second example, assessee and his family members are not senior citizens, but their parents are senior citizens. The assessee has paid 20,000 as premium and on the life of the parents, on the health of the parents, he has paid 60,000. Thus he has paid 80,000 in this case. As discussed earlier, assessee being non-senior citizen, and a limit of 25,000 is applicable to him, and actual premium paid is 20,000, which is below than rupees 25,000. Then he can be able to claim 20,000 on the health insurance policy of self and spouse children. However, out of 60,000 premium paid on the health insurance policy of senior parents, maximum limit is 50,000. Thus 20,000 plus 50,000 of parents. Thus under this section he is eligible for a deduction of rupees 70,000. Now the third example, the assessee is a senior citizen and paid premium of rupees 55,000, and parents are also senior citizens on whose health policy a premium of rupees 60,000 was paid. Thus the assessee has paid 1,15,000 total premium covering self, spouse and children as well as parents. In this case, maximum limit for self and his family members is 50,000. Being a senior citizen, 50,000 is allowed. Even the parents are senior citizens, in this case maximum limit is 50,000. Thus total amount of deduction eligible in this example is 1 lakh. Then he can be able to claim maximum 1 lakh rupees as a deduction. Now mode of payment. Medical insurance premium paid by cash is not at all allowed. This is very much important to keep in mind, that whenever an assessee pays Mediclaim insurance premium by cash, he will not be allowed under this section. So one is to be very much careful while making payment of insurance premium. He must have to pay either by account payee, bank check, account payee bank draft, or through internet banking system, or through any online or electronic mode of payment, in for example Bheem app, Google Pay, Paytm, etc. Thus whenever an agent of a health insurance policy asks or insists to make payment of premium in cash, be careful not to pay any premium in cash, because if he pays premium in cash, he will not be eligible to claim deduction under Section 80D of the Income Tax Act. Therefore, one must pay such insurance premium which is covered under Section 80D by account pay, bank check or draft, or any other electronic mode of payment. Benefits of taking medical insurance policy. Why we should take a medical insurance policy? It is because nowadays taking medical treatment became a costly affair. Specifically poor and medium class people, whenever they have to take any kind of medical treatment from a hospital, whenever their family members or any person from his family admitted into a hospital, that the total expenditure incurred for getting treatment from such hospital and the expenditure on medicines, drugs and other injectables is too much, and it is not affordable to a medium class or poor people. Some rich people may have sufficient resources they can be able to spend out of their own resources. But under normal circumstances, nobody keeps lakhs of rupees in the form of cash balances. Therefore, so as to meet with such medical emergency, if a person takes medical insurance policy, then he need not to worry about incurring expenditure, because the total worry of medical treatment will be taken care by medical insurance company from whom we take the policy. If the cashless facility is available with a hospital, simply we have to produce the copy of medical insurance policy to the hospital from whom we are to take medical treatment, and production of such a policy cover note or policy document, the particular hospital will get the patient admitted and start giving treatment without taking a single rupee from such assessee. However, maximum amount of such expenses should be restricted to the policy amount. So one should take care that the policy amount should be such that all expenses should be covered. Therefore, for example, if a assessee is taken a health insurance policy of rupees 10 lakhs, so if the assessee admitted in a hospital, then he will not to worry up to the expenditure limit of rupees 10 lakhs, because hospital will not insist any kind of payment of treatment expenditure up to 10 lakhs, because the up to 10 lakhs of rupees expenditure will be claimed by that particular hospital from the insurance company from whom we have taken policy. Even in case cash is arranged and paid, later on the insurance companies reimburse the treatment expenses, because if some hospital is not covered under cashless system, then the hospitals insist making payment of expenditure first, and on production of all bills and receipts and all relevant documents which are taken from the hospital, or later on when we produce with the insurance company reimburses the total amount of expenditure incurred for such treatment. Hence, it is must on the part of each and every citizen to have a health insurance policy on the life of self, spouse, children and parents, to safeguard from unforeseen situations. Thus, taking a health insurance policy serves as a social security purpose, and every person, every poor, medium or rich people, every person must take a health insurance policy so as to safeguard from unforeseen or contingent medical expenditure. Just I have given a table showing the summary of deductions available under section 80T. We can see that total nature of payment, medical insurance expenses, medical and both preventive health checkup. Maximum amount available is 25,000 for self and family, 25,000 for parents and individuals, both 5,000. Maximum amount eligible for senior citizen 50,000, the senior citizen 50,000 and also 5,000. This 50,000 includes 5,000. Therefore, if the both assessee and parents both are senior citizens, then maximum 1 lakh can be claimed as deduction, including 5,000 preventive expenditure. Cash mode allowed? No. Only in case of preventive health checkup up to 5,000 he can be able to pay in cash. Otherwise, the premium paid to the insurance company from whom we have taken a health insurance policy, that premium must be paid otherwise than by cash. Then only it is eligible for claiming as deduction. Medical expenditure for senior citizens are allowed only if no expense on medical insurance. Thus, this is a discussion simply explained for the benefit of all of you. and I hope you have understood everything. Then also, if you have any kind of query, just you can be able to talk to me, and I am very much thankful to you for having listened to my lecture, and special thanks and thank you everybody. Thank you very much.